Now, to alleviate the interoperability challenges, there's a somewhat common practice of using wrappers to sort of interface between one standard and the other, and you believe that doesn't work. Wrappers don't work, to put it in your words. So, could you please elaborate for that?
There's many ways to do a wrapper.
Yeah.
Many reasons to do a wrapper. So if you're wrapping to make the API simpler, but not trying to change the fundamental underlying thing, that's fine, right? Almost all of our customers do that. DDS is very, very feature rich, and they don't want to do that, or they want to add their own data types, and you're going to use these data types, and DDS is handling underneath, but don't do anything else, and they write wrappers to that, or they write wrappers that add functionality. That's fine. If you're trying to write a wrapper that abstracts, whether it's DDS or whether it's MQTT, you're wrong, because you can only do the least common denominator in that wrapper, and the least common denominator in these things is just sending bits around or bytes around. So you might as well just use TCP/IP and old technologies, the raw technologies, because you aren't going to be able to use the power of any of the technologies if you wrap them. It's the same thing with trying to pedal a train, right? Let's see you write a wrapper that abstracts a train and a bicycle and tennis shoes, right?
Yeah.
And then, I'll say, okay, my use case is to go upstairs. You use your generic wrapper which could have a train underneath it to go upstairs in my house.
Yeah.
Right? The bicycle won't work. The train really won't work. The shoes would work fine, but you've written a wrapper that doesn't let me abstract any of those things. The only thing I can do is the least common denominator, and the least common denominator for a train and a bicycle and shoes is going short distances with no luggage, and you don't care very much how fast you get there. That's what you're going to be able to do with a wrapper. You won't be able to use the train, you won't be able to use the bicycle, and you won't be able to use your tennis shoes. It's the worst possible case.
Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Those kind of wrappers have been, in fact, it's one of our red flags when our sales force sees we're going to write a wrapper. We're going to abstract IoT technologies. They just don't know what they're talking about. They've never done it.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen it work. I've seen hundreds of efforts. I have never seen it work.
Okay, yeah, makes quite a lot of sense there.
Right.
Yeah.